Hi, I'm Craig Schaal, Technical Agronomist in Colorado.
And I'm Micah Seyler, District Sales Manager in Eastern Colorado. And we are the
Corn Profit Profits. We're here to give you agronomic advice and tidbits to help you maximize your production.
And maximize your profits.
You listen to this agronomic advice, we're hopeful you too will become
a Corn Profit Profit. Hi, I'm Micah Seyler, DSM with DeKalb and Asgrow, and I'm here to talk to you today about replants. In the last week or two, with all the moisture we've been getting, I've had a lot of people calling me asking if they should or shouldn't replant their corn. And when I think about replant considerations, there's four things that you need to keep in mind. Number one is when you get outside of your normal planting window and the further you get from it, the lower your overall yield potential is. The other thing is when you shorten up maturities, your total yield for maturity is decreased. The second thing I want you to consider is how are you going to take the original crop out? Are you going to disc it? Are you going to plant right back into the row? What are you going to do? And if you do take that original crop out with a disc, how will you follow your strip till marks if that's what you chose to do? Number three is what herbicides have you applied that may cause an issue with your replanted corn? So before you make your replant decision, there's a couple things you need to do. Number one is contact your local DeKalb rep, the person you work for with your DeKalb seed. Number two is go out and take good stand counts across the field and determine what % of loss you've had. In my last video, I talked about stand counts and how to take a quick stand count. So refer back to that. And then number three is dig some seeds up and see exactly where that seed is, the depth it was planted, and where that corn plant is emerging at. If it's right next to the soil, I'd give it a couple of days just to see what may come or what hasn't come yet. In my last video, I talked about corn needing to stay within 2 leaves of each other. And if it looks like you're going to have a large majority of your field that will not be within 2 leaves of each other, then it may be a time to consider a replant. I'm not saying that you need to stay away from replants in general, but there are quite a few things that you need to consider before you make the jump. It's a large investment and it can hinder your yield and overall profit. Hey, you follow these agronomic tips and advice, and you too can become a corn profit profit.